Storage Wars, the reality show centered around storage unit auctions, has delivered countless dramatic moments, impressive victories, and unforgettable, colorful personalities to viewers. But behind the bidding battles and the glare of the cameras, many cast members have faced personal hardships and tragedies that left fans around the world stunned. From sudden health crises to unexpected accidents, their stories are as shocking as they are deeply moving. If yes, comment 1. If not, comment 0. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any more emotional and surprising behind-the-scenes stories like this one. And make sure to share in the comments which Storage Wars cast members passing hit you the hardest. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Dave Hester was one of the most prominent and recognizable faces of Storage Wars. From the very first episodes, he stood out as one of the show's main stars. Viewers quickly became familiar with his bold, loud personality and his unapologetic presence every time he appeared on screen. Dave was always confident in sharing his auction strategies, his wins, and even his losses. His aggressive bidding style, along with his iconic catchphrase, "Yup," became his personal trademark, making him one of the most unforgettable characters on the show. However, Dave's journey on Storage Wars wasn't always smooth. Off-camera, he became involved in several controversies. In 2012, Dave shocked fans when he claimed that parts of the show were actually staged. He claimed that the storage units were deliberately filled with valuable items to make the show more exciting. This accusation infuriated the producers and led to a lengthy legal battle. Dave filed a lawsuit against the network, which created major tension between him and the show's management, both in public and behind the scenes. As a result, he was temporarily removed from the show. Many viewers even began to wonder if they would ever see Dave on screen again, as the accusations and legal fight turned him into a polarizing figure within the Storage Wars fan base. Eventually, Dave did return to the show, but his real-life journey took a serious and unexpected turn. Not long after his comeback, Dave suffered a hemorrhagic stroke, a severe type of stroke caused by bleeding in the brain. The stroke was later determined to be caused by prolonged high blood pressure and untreated sleep apnea. It came on suddenly and had a massive impact. Dave was rushed to the hospital, but at first doctors weren't sure if he would survive. He lost the ability to move or speak, leaving his family and fans in a state of deep shock and fear. The severity of the stroke served as a stark reminder that life is fragile, even for those who once appeared healthy and full of energy on TV. His recovery journey was long and incredibly difficult. Dave had to relearn basic movements and slowly regain his ability to speak one word at a time. It was a true test of his willpower and determination. Longtime fans were thrilled to receive positive updates about his recovery progress and rallied to support Dave as he slowly regained his strength. The combination of his serious health scare and earlier controversies sparked speculation among viewers that the show might be cursed, though these were mostly just rumors within the fan community. Dave's story became a powerful reminder of life's unpredictability, even for someone who once seemed so in control. And despite all the hardships he faced, Dave Hester survived, and his journey continues to capture the interest of fans everywhere. Mark Balelo is one of the most lively and standout personalities on Storage Wars. He's instantly recognizable for his flashy clothing and bold appearances at the auctions. On the show, he's also known by the nickname Rico Suave, a perfect fit for his confident style and smooth, charming way of speaking. Mark isn't just another bidder. He creates his own unique vibe, leaving a strong impression every time he shows up. His bidding style is aggressive and dramatic, and he seems to enjoy shining just as much as the valuable items inside the storage units. Fans quickly notice that whenever Mark steps into an auction, the energy spikes and the tension rises. He blends strategy with style, making himself one of the most unforgettable characters on the show. However, Mark's real-life story was much more complicated than the confident image he portrayed on screen. In 2016, Mark was arrested for possession of methamphetamine and drug use. This arrest revealed long-standing struggles with legal issues and mental health challenges that fans had little knowledge of before. These difficulties shed light on the immense pressure behind his strong, confident TV persona. Tragedy struck in 2018 when Mark was found dead inside his car from carbon monoxide poisoning at just 40 years old. The news of his death shocked and saddened both fans and colleagues, raising many questions about the impact of fame and personal struggles on a person's life. Mark Balelo's story isn't just about the struggles he faced, it's also marked by notable achievements. Born in Portugal, he lived in Brazil for a time before moving to the US. From a young age, Mark showed a strong entrepreneurial spirit, later opening a video game store and his own auction house. These ventures showcased both his business talent and his passion for collecting. One of Mark's most remarkable achievements was helping recover a rare set of action comics owned by actor Nicolas Cage, a highly valuable item in the collector's world. This demonstrated his deep knowledge of collectibles and savvy auction skills, proving he was much more than just a TV star. His sudden passing left many people heartbroken. Fans remember Mark for his humor charm and vibrant energy on screen, yet struggle to reconcile that image with the personal challenges he faced off-camera. Discussions among fans have raised questions about whether the pressure to maintain his public persona contributed to worsening the difficulties in his private life. Mark's story serves as a reminder that behind every shining TV star lies a private story and battles that audiences may never fully understand. Though his time was brief, Mark Balelo left a lasting mark on the world of storage auctions and collectibles. And if you think Mark's story was dramatic, stay tuned to hear what happened with other cast members behind the scenes. Gunter Nezhoda became an unforgettable figure when he joined Storage Wars in Season 4 alongside his son, René. From the very first episodes, viewers could sense the unique presence Gunter brought to the auction floor. Unlike some of the loud and flashy personalities on the show, Gunter is known for his calm, friendly, and humorous nature. Fans quickly grew to love him for his professionalism, honesty, and genuine passion for hunting valuable items. The warm relationship between Gunter and his son added a heartfelt touch, showing strong bonds and teamwork built on respect and love. This blend of humor, kindness, and professionalism made Gunter Nezhoda one of the most beloved and reliable cast members on the show. Though he always appeared cheerful and approachable on screen off-camera, he faced serious health challenges. After decades of smoking, Gunter was diagnosed with lung cancer, a serious disease that caused severe damage and dangerous holes in his lungs. At one point, he underwent emergency surgery to address life-threatening complications. His health condition was extremely critical, showing that he was fighting every day against this terminal illness. Lung cancer is already difficult to treat, and the long-term damage caused by smoking made his treatment even more complicated. Fans and colleagues were deeply concerned to learn that the bright energy he showed on screen was battling such a serious illness that required careful and timely care. Sadly, Gunter Nezhoda passed away at the age of 67 in Salt Lake City, Utah. His passing was a great loss not only to the Storage Wars community, but also to fans who cherished his genuine personality and dedication throughout the show. The news of his death brought deep sorrow and an outpouring of condolences and love from viewers. Fans remember Gunter not only for his expert auction skills, but also for the kindness and humor he brought to every episode. Many shared memories of his witty remarks, his loving support for his son René, and his calm professionalism that helped balance the frequent drama of the auctions. Gunter's legacy on Storage Wars goes beyond the storage units and auctions. He stood as a symbol of integrity in a fiercely competitive environment. Fans admired how he stayed calm under pressure while making wise, strategic decisions. He also proved that a positive attitude and respect for others can make someone stand out just as much as the loudest or flashiest personalities. Gunter's story is a reminder that success in life and on television doesn't always come from being the loudest or most aggressive. It sometimes comes from kindness, professionalism, and sincerity. Fans continue to remember him with deep appreciation, praising his humor teamwork with his son René and unforgettable moments on the show. His presence left a lasting mark that still resonates within the Storage Wars community. And just when you think you've heard all the surprising stories from the show, the next one will shock you even more. Mo Prigo is a standout personality on Storage Wars Texas, bringing a unique character that sets him apart from other buyers. From his first appearance, Mo was known as a collector and enthusiast, with a keen eye for spotting valuable items. His passion for auctions quickly made him an indispensable part of the series. However, Mo's life extends far beyond the TV spotlight. He is a multi-talented individual with diverse interests and roles, including doctor, collector, musician, and teacher. Each role reveals a different facet of who he is. As a doctor, Mo has dedicated many years to helping others and contributing to his community. As a collector, Mo demonstrates a strong ability to assess the value and history of items, carefully selecting pieces that attract interest from both buyers and fans. His musical talent showcases his creativity, while his teaching experience reflects his patience and dedication to guiding others. Mo's personal life is equally rich. He's been happily married for 19 years to his wife Michaela, with their relationship built on commitment and mutual support. Family is extremely important to him, and Mo knows how to balance his passions, work, and role as a husband. Beyond his professional work and artistic interests, he also enjoys many personal hobbies that he often shares with fans. Whether it was music, collecting, or teaching, Mo Prigo devoted himself wholeheartedly to his passions, living a full and meaningful life, where he cared not only about personal growth, but also about bringing joy to those around him. Despite his energetic and passionate public persona in his later years, Mo fought a serious illness for 6 years. He kept his health struggles private, managing his condition quietly while remaining active in his personal life and work. Initially, few knew about the difficulties he faced, as he wanted to protect his privacy and continue pursuing what he loved. Balancing illness with maintaining a television presence required extraordinary willpower, and Mo showed remarkable resilience in managing this challenging life. Sadly, after a long battle, Mo Prigo passed away in 2021, leaving a profound sense of loss not only for his family and friends, but also for the Storage Wars Texas community and fans who admired his talent, creativity, and wonderful character. Those who knew Mo remember him for his kindness, intelligence, and tireless contributions to the lives of others both on screen and off. Mo's story reminds us that behind the excitement of television shows and auction battles are real people with passions, challenges, and commitments that shape their life stories. His legacy lives on in the memories of his family, fans, and fellow collectors. He is remembered as a talented, generous person who lived a meaningful life with a passionate heart. And just when you think the Storage Wars stories can't get any more dramatic, the next one will surprise you even more. Brandon Sheets became familiar to fans through Storage Wars, where he teamed up with his father Daryl Sheets, one of the show's most famous and beloved buyers. On screen, Brandon often assisted his dad during auctions by inspecting storage units, organizing items, and managing transactions. While he wasn't usually the center of attention, like Daryl, viewers appreciated Brandon's steadiness and strong team spirit. The relationship between Brandon and the show highlighted the family element in the storage auction world, helping audiences better understand the coordination and effort behind every purchased item. However, in 2017, Brandon had to leave the show due to budget cuts, part of a major cast reshuffle. Although this marked the end of his regular appearances on television, it didn't mean the end of Brandon's busy career. After leaving Storage Wars, Brandon became a truck driver for UPS, a job that brought him challenges and responsibilities very different from storage auctions. However, a serious accident occurred while Brandon was sleeping in the truck's sleeper cab when the vehicle veered off course and crashed. Fortunately, Brandon suffered only minor physical injuries, but the accident left deep emotional scars. The incident had a lasting impact on Brandon's mental health, causing stress anxiety and difficulties adjusting after the crash. Particularly challenging was the lack of support from the company during his recovery, which made the process even harder as he worked to overcome the accident's aftermath. Brandon's story is also tied to his family's health struggles. His father, Daryl Sheets, faced several serious medical issues, including a heart attack and lung problems. These health challenges added even more pressure on Brandon as he juggled caring for his family while dealing with the emotional aftermath of his accident. The combination of family responsibilities, work stress, and mental trauma created an especially tough chapter in Brandon's life, highlighting how quickly and unpredictably life can change even after success on television. Despite facing multiple hardships, from leaving the show to experiencing a serious accident in his new job, Brandon Sheets has continuously worked hard to recover and adapt to his new life. The psychological effects from the accident still linger, becoming an inseparable part of Brandon's life. However, he remains resilient, continuing his journey with a focus on family and daily responsibilities. Fans who followed him on Storage Wars have consistently offered encouragement and support over the years, understanding that life behind the camera is often more complex and challenging than what's shown on screen. Brandon's journey clearly demonstrates that reality TV stars are real people facing trauma, work pressures, and family hardships. His story is a blend of resilience, family bonds, and a difficult recovery process after life-changing events. And just when you think you've heard all the twists and turns of the Storage Wars cast's lives, the next story will surprise you even more. Dan Dotson is an indispensable figure in Storage Wars, known for his role as a professional auctioneer who is quick-witted and humorous. However, his journey in the auction industry began long before he became famous on TV. Alongside his wife, Laura Dotson, Dan founded American Auctioneers, a respected auction company in California. With his lightning-fast speaking style, keen ability to read the crowd, and rare energy, Dan not only made auctions exciting, but also left his mark as a true artist of the craft. It was this unique style that caught the attention of producers and made him an important part of Storage Wars. However, Dan's life took an unexpected turn in 2014 when he faced a serious medical crisis, 2 brain aneurysms at the same time, a rare and extremely dangerous condition. He began experiencing severe headaches, vision disturbances, and disorientation. His family rushed him to the hospital where he underwent emergency medical intervention to save his life. Doctors explained that even a single brain aneurysm is a major challenge, but Dan had to face 2 simultaneously, a life-threatening situation. The treatment and recovery process required advanced medical care, as well as incredible mental strength from Dan himself. After narrowly escaping death, Dan Dotson decided to change his lifestyle to protect his health. He quit smoking, one of the causes that can lead to aneurysms, and began to take better care of his body. These changes not only helped him recover better, but also prevented potential risks in the future. After recovering from the serious illness, Dan returned to the auction floor with renewed energy. He continued to appear on Storage Wars, warmly welcomed and admired by fans for his unbreakable spirit. His story became an inspiration for many, proof that sometimes a serious setback is actually an opportunity to change and live better. Have you ever experienced an event that made you completely change your lifestyle? If yes, leave a 2. If not, comment 5. Don't forget to hit subscribe to support the channel and help spread inspiring stories like this. The story of resilience didn't stop with Dan, but continued with his son, Garrett Dotson. In 2020, Garrett faced a sudden and life-threatening attack while visiting Arizona. He was shot during a violent assault, shocking both his family and fans. Despite being seriously injured and losing a significant amount of blood, Garrett remained remarkably calm. He called 911 himself, accurately providing his location and the severity of his condition so that emergency responders could arrive in time. This brave and decisive action is considered a crucial factor that helped him survive by a narrow margin. Shortly after, Garrett was airlifted by helicopter from Arizona to a hospital in Las Vegas, where he underwent a dangerous surgery to repair his inferior vena cava, one of the largest veins in the body responsible for carrying blood from the lower part of the body back to the heart. If not treated promptly, the injury to this vein could cause rapid blood loss and lead to death. Thanks to a talented team of doctors and Garrett's strong will to live, he overcame the risky surgery and gradually recovered after a lengthy treatment process. Meanwhile, the shooter, Garrett Wilder, was arrested, giving the victim's family some sense of justice, even though the painful memories remain intact. Garrett's story is not only a testament to resilience and intelligence in life or death situations, but also a warning about the unexpected dangers life can bring, even to those born into famous families. When news broke that Garrett Dotson, son of auction stars Dan and Laura Dotson, had miraculously survived a serious shooting, the Storage Wars fan community nearly exploded. Across social media platforms, viewers expressed deep emotion, sending thousands of congratulations, words of encouragement, and praise for Garrett's bravery. What impressed many was that despite being seriously injured and losing blood rapidly, Garrett stayed clear-headed enough to call for help and provide his exact location, enabling rescuers to intervene in time and save his life. This action not only showed remarkable courage, but also clearly demonstrated a resilient spirit in a life-or-death situation. Although he narrowly escaped death, the incident left a profound psychological impact on the entire Dotson family. Dan and Laura, who are no strangers to work pressure and fame, couldn't hide their emotions and gratitude when their son overcame the life-threatening ordeal. They publicly expressed their heartfelt thanks to the medical team, emergency responders, and the fan community who stood by them, prayed, and sent positive energy during those difficult times. Garrett's incident is a powerful reminder that whether you are famous or not, life can change in an instant. The peace we take for granted can be shattered by unexpected events, and in those moments, courage and clear-headedness make all the difference. This is one of the most touching and impactful stories in the history of Storage Wars. Brandy Passante was once one of the most prominent female figures on Storage Wars. Together with her partner Jared Schultz, they formed a competitive and dynamic duo, delivering exciting and tense moments in every episode. Brandy was loved not only for her professional style and fighting spirit, but also as a role model of a modern woman. Smart, strong-willed, and sharp. Brandy's success didn't stop with the main show. She and Jared also starred in the spin-off series Brandy and Jared, Married to the Job, where viewers got a deeper look into their personal lives, personality differences, and the pressures of running a business together. However, the spotlight of television also brought unforeseen dark sides. As her fame grew, Brandy became the target of threats from extremist fans. Terrifying letters were continuously sent to her, making her feel unsafe and worried for herself and her family. Facing the escalating situation, Brandy was forced to move into a gated community to enhance security. Although this helped her feel somewhat safer, the anxiety and psychological pressure still lingered every day. Realizing she couldn't continue living under prolonged stress, Brandy took the initiative to seek therapy to heal. Through therapy sessions, she learned to manage her emotions, set boundaries with the media and social networks, and rebuild the confidence that had been eroded by fear. Brandy's story makes viewers realize that behind fame lies countless invisible pressures. The life of TV stars isn't always rosy. However, with resilience and a growth mindset, Brandy stood strong, continuing her career while prioritizing her mental health. This is a positive, humane, and deeply realistic message for anyone living in a high-pressure environment. Barry Weiss, a name unmistakable among the cast of Storage Wars, stood out not only for his quirky collecting style, but also for his optimistic, lively spirit and captivating eccentricity. Unlike most players on the show, Barry wasn't focused much on profit. To him, each storage unit was like a mysterious treasure trove where he searched for strange, rare, and sentimentally valuable items. From wearing gloves printed with skeleton hands to driving his famous chicken-shaped car, Barry made every episode he appeared in funny, dramatic, and unpredictable. It's no surprise he quickly became a fan favorite, one of the most beloved characters. However, in 2019, Barry suffered a serious motorcycle accident in Los Angeles. The crash caused severe injuries requiring hospitalization and emergency treatment. The news spread quickly, causing great concern among the fan community. False rumors about Barry's death circulated widely on social media, increasing confusion and misunderstanding. Fortunately, those reports were not true. Barry Weiss is still alive, and after some time of treatment, he was able to update his health status to reassure fans. The accident served as a reminder that no matter how cheerful, witty, or experienced someone is, anyone can face unexpected dangers in life. Currently, Barry has largely recovered and continues to be an inspiring figure for millions of viewers, not only because of his humor, but also thanks to his optimistic spirit and the way he overcame adversity with a smile and resilient willpower. Throughout many seasons of Storage Wars, the duo Jared Schultz and Brandy Passante became familiar and beloved faces, not only because of their sharp buying and selling strategies, but also because they represented a dynamic modern family, overcoming challenges together while balancing business and raising children. Their strong partnership in both work and life made them a golden couple icon in reality TV. However, life isn't always like a show. After many years together in 2021, Brandy and Jared unexpectedly announced their breakup, ending the long-term relationship they had built and nurtured. For fans, this was a huge shock. Many had viewed their relationship as an ideal model balancing love and work. But reality showed that the pressures of reality TV, intense filming schedules, and public expectations can slowly erode even the strongest relationships. Notably, after their breakup, both continued to appear together on Storage Wars. This created a visibly tense atmosphere. Observant viewers could sense changes in their interactions, cautious glances, and distant behavior. This raised many questions about whether reality TV unintentionally pushes personal relationships to the edge. The situation worsened when TMZ reported an incident involving domestic violence allegations connected to Jared. Although the details have not been officially confirmed by either side, the incident sparked intense controversy on social media. In response to the rumors and overwhelming attention, Brandy posted a brief message on Instagram implying that she is safe and trying to get through the situation. While not revealing specifics, her post helped reassure fans that she is managing things. This event was a wake-up call for viewers realizing that the lives of reality TV stars are far from the glamorous image on screen. Behind the exciting episodes are real people with real emotions, real pain, and personal issues that sometimes cannot be fully shared with the public. After the incident, Jared Schultz almost withdrew from the spotlight and kept his personal life private. Although there has been no official statement, he has faced waves of criticism and public scrutiny, an inevitable part of being a public figure. Jared and Brandy's story is not just about a broken relationship, but also a reminder of the delicate boundary between work and personal life, especially living in the world of reality TV, where every action and word is broadcasted and dissected by millions of eyes. If you find behind-the-scenes stories like this truly fascinating and want to continue exploring the lesser-known dark sides of storage wars, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss upcoming content.